Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. And 11 days after May is over, and I'm finally finishing my gel print challenge. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened. I just don't even know. So, the last two, the 30th is gold and the 31st is chevron. So, I've got my gold paint, I've got all my stuff, and this is the chevron for the chevron. I did not think to pick out paints because I also have my green gold, so that'd be like a different kind of a gold, right? And I know I could just totally do both right now, but I'll do the gold first. And I have found that I don't really like when I just have gold all over, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more selective in where I put my gold. So I'm not prepared at all. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to get this done. It's been a block for me. Like, I can't seem to do much of anything because I haven't done this video. Isn't that stupid? But I want to finish. Well, it's sort of a need. I have so many things in my life that I haven't finished, and I was like, you know what, I started this challenge and I really want to finish this challenge, really and truly I do. So this is not perfect, and that's okay. I got a glass mat, it's in centimeters. I was a little annoyed about that. I was like, wait, what? Make sure when you buy stuff that you read what it says, so you're not like, well, I was not expecting centimeters. But, my cutting mats are in inches, so it'll be fine. That's a little thicker than I need it, but that's alright. Alright. And that, I feel like I could take this and do something like this on something to get something. I don't know. But maybe not. Of course, now I need to put something on top of that just so I can clean that side off too. So we'll just have a little bit of gold everywhere. Alright. So that has to dry. And we're drying. And what are we doing? Let's see. I kind of wish I had a base of something. I've got most of the month here. I'm missing some days. I'm like, where did they go? So once I find all my days, I will I may do some prep work for it, but I will do a video of how I'm going to do the book, which I learned from Birgit Koopsen, or at least whatever I learned from her, I'm going to adjust in my head because I don't really feel like going back to watch the video again. But I think I remember mostly how she did it. And so yeah, my son's yelling something from the shower. That's always fun to interpret. Alright, it's highly probable he was just talking to himself. I'm going to do a little bit of green gold and just see how that looks, because I'm just curious now. Just curious. See, this would have been good for the transparent one. Could totally double up on some of my things. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put the words on them. I don't know. I might. Oh, that was way too far over. And this side's not going to show, so it doesn't matter too much. I like that green gold. It's a fun, limey kind of a green, isn't it? And we did get some webbing. The gold shows up a little bit, but I think the gold might show up like more better on a, I don't know. Oh wait, I have this. Let me try one of these. Got this surfboard. Please clean off this here. think I see a hair here. Yeah, we don't want that. I don't want that. I don't know what you guys want. Do you like having the lines from hair on your... Look at the color. That like is like a totally different green because the blue kind of mixes with the green a little bit. It's pretty though. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think I need to add some gold again. But what I might do is just do the gold and then do the... because I like this background. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let's see. So I went mostly on this side. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay down good there. Not a fan of when it does that. Now I'm wondering if I I don't really want it this thick. I just don't know if it spreads any better. I mean, it's gonna... What I might do is... well, I got a paintbrush here. I need better cleaning, but... Let's see. A little bit more. Not that much more. Oh my goodness, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I'm just gonna leave that little poopy blob on there for the and then use it again in a minute. Does that make any sense? Alright, so doing it this way, it's going to give it some texture, I think. We'll see. Should give it some texture when I do this first lift. We'll see. We'll see. We're trying stuff. Right? I mean, it'll be a lot thicker texture right there. There's still paint on that. I'm going to use it again. This is what we wanted, right? But first, let's get just a little bit of that blobbiness, so we just don't end up with big... I mean, it's still going to end up being blobbiness, but alright. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm not pushing down super hard because there's like a thick layer of paint there, and then I'll use that for my ghost print. I mean, use that and get something else. So isn't that funny how this gold by itself appears to be different than the gold that had the other colors mixed on it? I mean, you might not be able to see that. I don't know. And maybe it'll be the same when it dries. We'll see. But, so there's my gold. I'm happy with that. Now let's do some chevron. Oh, wait. Maybe I should pick up this gold. Maybe I should pick this up. Do a different... Oh, do seafoam this time. Or... a little seafoam and a little surfboard. See if I can do this without it being too wet. Alright. Oh, I guess we'll see which gold we like better, right? And see if I can pick all that up, because I want to do the chevron next. Oh, there's still a little gold left on there. That one came out pretty. As far as I like the colors. Can you see that? There's still some gold on there. Alright, let me do one more pickup just so I can clean this off. I used to be afraid of, like, you know, this green doesn't go with this green, and then, you know, I watched Shell make her book, and she's like, just green, green, all greens, all the greens. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be afraid of that anymore. All right, what I am gonna do though is do this. Just getting some gold blotchiness all over this now, I guess. Just want to get a bunch of that paint off of here since I had too much earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody else not think of that when they dun, 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 dun? No, just me. Alright. Alright, now we have a fairly clean-ish plate. And this nice little chevron, which fits like in the middle here perfectly. It was like a full sheet, and I cut it in half because it's just easier to use that. Well, it was easier to store that way. It just stored better that way is why. I think I got them at Walmart or Joann Fabrics or something. Not that I found them at Joann Fabrics again. And you know me, I don't need a perfect chevron. If I've got some edges that are not quite meeting up, I'm okay with that. Just kind of going for the, wow, what am I going for? I think I'm going for, see what this looks like. Oh yeah, you could totally do that. Take a background from before and just put your chevron right on there without having to, that's a total way to do it. Let's see, I saw a little ghost print here. What should I do? What would I do if I sang? What would you do if I sang out of tune? You'd probably turn me right off. Okay. Just be a little ghost print of a chevron on here. Sorry about that big, well, you know, there's a big clanging noise. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm not going to apologize. I know, we're always like, you don't need to apologize, and then we are like apologizing ourselves. It's just habit. It's kind of just more like you're spending your time here, and I want you to be comfortable and not have clanging noises in your ears or have it be out of the camera the whole time or whatever. Ooh, I might like the ghost print better. I don't know. There was definitely still some gold on there. Oh no, the gold might have come off. No, I think that was pretty dry. I'm not loving, what am I not loving? There's something about it. This green is just hitting me wrong with the blue. I don't know why, because I love that green, but not with that blue. How weird is that? Alright, here's my chevron. I want to do a different chevron. I mean, it's my last one. It's gonna be, well, if I do them in order. I don't have to do them in order. When I do the book, I could do them totally out of order, but I think I might write down and write on each of them what the thing was, the prompt, because I'm pretty sure I'll forget. I'm more than pretty sure. I am most definitely sure. I don't know if that will. A little bit. Give the lines and everything too. That's alright. So I need to let that dry, or I can just go the other way. Pick that up a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Well, I like where it's darker on there. Alright. Now for the color we want to use to pick it up. I'm not sure if this will be too dark. Oh, that one right on the above my lip is where that landed, if you're wondering. There was a little piece of paint that came up, that flew when I it's probably gonna be too dark to see it, huh? Well, I think what I might do then is just pick this up a little bit. So we do see it, but now I'm going to put something else on here. What's this blue? You might see my messy hair. It's alright. Waterfall. Let's try some Waterfall. It's like a lighter Williamsburg blue almost. I'm not sure how they get Waterfall, but it's combining nicely with these two colors, I think. Really don't want to dry that, but it was just so thick. I was like, maybe I do want to dry it a little bit. My husband has gone down to family reunion, so he's staying overnight at his parents' house tonight. He got to see his sister and his new baby niece. Well, she's 2 months old now, the one that I made the memory book for. Got to see them today. What else has happened? A lot's happened in the last 2 weeks. I've got to tell you, I helped my friend move, which, well, I helped her pack some boxes, and I watched her daughter while the movers were there. This is actually probably one of my more, I like it when it's a little more grungy. Alright, so, we have our gold. I'll pick one of those for the book, probably. And the chevron. Let's see, we have a bunch of chevron. I don't know which one I'll pick for the book. It'll depend, because, once you don't look at it for a while, then you're like, no, I really do like that. So, we'll see which one I end up picking for that one for the book. Ooh, but I like that too. I just really like the way the gold picks up on that. So, I will figure that out. I haven't figured out which size I'm going to do. Now, obviously, if I pick like this, then this will have to be the size, because I've already cut that one. But I think that's one I liked for torn, but I have other ones for torn. I don't have to use that one. So like this was silhouette. Let's see if I can remember how many I can remember. In my next video I'll tell you more about what's been going on with us. But yeah, it did help. My friend just moved, and she moved within walking distance of my son's friend, who's a girl. So we may see them more often. We'll see. So that was silhouette. That was torn. This one was wrinkles. This one is yarn, as is this one. No, this one was feather, because I had the boa yarn I used for the feather. This one was tape. This one was stamp. So I used my stamp there. I don't know exactly what this one is. I'll have to look that one up. It would have been right before draw. Oh wait, I have the list. Stamp, alcohol inks. So I think this one must have alcohol inks. Maybe. No. Nope, that's one of the ones I'm missing. Tube, bottle cap, comb. So which one is this one? I don't know. Yeah, I just stuck it in there. Tape, stamp. 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm not sure which one this is. Then we have draw, not one of my favorites. But, once it gets cut down, it'll be. And let's see, is this one, or did I say this one could be translucent? That one might be translucent. It's backwards. Die cuts, pill strip, which it looks like bubble wrap, but that's actually pill strip. And then the wax resist, and the XO. So I just kind of made X's with lines, and then all the circles for O's. Black and white lines, lots of lines on that. This one was the egg carton, I think. I wonder what happened to my pan pastel ones. Yeah, I'm missing some. Definitely. I've circled the ones that I do have. So this one is the egg carton, and I also used, this is from the bottom of the thing from Dunkin' Donuts that you put your cups in, cup tray. This is the image transfer, the drop shadow, dots, orange, scallop, lace, triangles, botanicals, and then we have, let's see, a gold one, which I'll have to just, this one I think is going to be it, that one, the gold one, and they're not going to be next to each other. I almost like this one now that I added that other thing to it. No, I think I'll do that. So, that is all the ones that I can find, and I still have some to find, and then I'll be able to make the book. So thanks for coming and saying hi, and I wish I could think of a question right now. Do you have any summer plans? Are you guys gonna, do you get to go on vacation this year at all? And if you can answer, you can say where if you want to, but you don't have to. We will be going to Massachusetts to a pond where I have the cottage this year. I think I've explained about, you get put into a lottery for the to be able to get the cottage or and then once the cottage and the campsites, once all that's done, if there's any campsites open, once the cottage isn't, like, we do it for like 2 or 3 years in advance. So I've known for 2 years that I would have the cottage this year. And it happens reunion week. I don't know if we'll have a lot of people there for their family reunion or not, because it is a piece of land on the pond that is in a family trust. So my great-great-great-grandparents owned it, and they kept it in the family. Fortunately, I've been able to keep it in the family for generations. So I'm excited. We love it. It was only 2 summers I think I've missed my whole life, and one I had a baby, and the other one was last year. So y'all have a delightful day. I love you all.